Well, we're going to tour the nation's capital in a Google Earth 3D building flyover. We're staring at the Capitol building there, and we'll begin our tour with a click of a button. I'm not going to be able to tell you what all these buildings are. The grayed out ones are actual buildings that are there. The ones in more detail are simply ones of more interest that Google Earth has put into more photorealistic form. Obviously the nation's capital, and we can click on little icons in front of the Capitol that will tell us and give us a description of what it's about. For instance, if I click on this building, it will actually tell me a little bit about it. Each building has a little icon that you can click on that will give you some information. There it is. That's the National Gallery of Art. Getting it to disappear while it's moving is not going to be as easy. There we go. Now we're flying down the mall toward a famous memorial that you probably recognize. In the background you can see the Potomac River and the bridge. I believe it's the Potomac. We'll click on this to see what it is. Lincoln Memorial in the Lincoln Memorial Park. Down here looks like something of interest. We'll pass down the mall now. You can see the shadow of some of these objects being cast. You can actually control the shadows. And as we fly toward the Lincoln Memorial, we'll see if we can get close enough to actually take a peek inside and see who's inside sitting in the chair, and if it's recognizable. See the buildings off in the background and the realism of the bridge there. This is a pretty cool feature, and you can use it to fly through Paris, look at the Eiffel Tower. One of the things I want to do is fly to Dubai and take a tour of the magnificent buildings there in the United Arab Emirates, where my brother is currently living. Maybe I can save a trip fare by going there and look at the buildings right here on my laptop. Yeah, we're zooming in closer now. You can almost recognize the person seated in the chair in there. It's a pretty cool three-dimensional look. Steps leading up to it. I've stood on those steps. Well, we'll back out and conclude our tour. Get an aerial shot of Washington, D.C. You can see the mall there disappearing, the river, the bridge. We'll zoom over here to where Bobby was pretty much raised in Vienna, Virginia. As a child, this was where she grew up, and of course it was not all built up. It was pretty rural in those days. Now it's quite built up, but there's still a lot of nice woods where the deer hang out. We can actually click on Vienna and get some information on it, or any of these cities that are out here. My connection's a little slow, so it's taking some time to come up. Do a little flyover here. There's Vienna. Now we're going to back out and just take a look at where we were, North America, and conclude our tour by just flying off into space. Goodbye, Earth. And the universe as you see it. Pretty cool. Check it out. Try it sometime.